Приветствую вас, друзья! Очередная серия Догмы. В прошлой серии мы купили дом в Багбатале. Блин, такое название стрёмное, Багбаталь. Так, а в этой все-таки пойдем квест делать, да? В прошлой, так скажем, с городом познакомились. Кое-что прикупили. Тихо.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters.
Ну, да, были.
Quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Статуи, говоришь? Опа. Вижу сундук.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Первый раз о разящем шаге. А первый сказ был сложен более чем 1000 лет назад, когда эта нация еще не возникла. В нем описывается могучий враг, чей шаг был так велик, что раздвигал моря и преодолевал горы. Говорят, он владел длинным копьем и повергал им всех, кто стоял у него на пути, попирая ногами оставшихся. Ибо поступь его никогда не колебалась, неся его вперед, к укрепленной облаками башне на далеком горизонте. Какие-то сказки у вас тут интересные.
Over here. This is my first time clapping eyes on such a knife.
Я торгую в Багбатале уже несколько лет, и мне еще предстоит понять цели лаборатории запретной магии. Что я знаю точно, так это то, что о сборе пешек для помощи в их работе шептались в течение последних 6 месяцев. Это достаточно странно, поскольку обычно эти батальцы сторонятся пешек. Их просто презирают в этом городе. Могу лишь гадать, что ученые с ними собираются делать. Что делать, что делать? Вон мы в шахте фигачили вместе с пешками. Ой, что за пирожки такие? И блины. С песчаным узором.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Could you come over here?
What do you think you're doing here?
device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people, by the looks of it.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
И куда это?
Over here.
А, ну это, блин, канатная дорога. Угу. Интересно, и как его забрать?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you?
A new destination calls to you, I take it. Oh, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Блин.
Why? Peruse at your leisure.
We're off to the tavern then. The Rock Mouse's burrow, was it? I know the way. Follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Why? Peruse at your leisure.
Краска? Можно красить. Это интересно.
Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Good. We're here.
О, тут покушать можно.
This tavern is open to travelers, aye, even pawns, so long as they've coined for their ale. Isn't that something?
Well met, sir.
Как обычно, всех угощаем.
This tavern, aye, even pawns, so long as they've coined for their ale. You're in a tavern, sir. Only polite thing to do is order something. Fancy a look at my wares?
What business have you here?
Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the guard.
О как.
Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
Фига у тебя там
Don't I know that?
Well met,
пиё.
How might I be of service?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because 'twas established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit.
Удостоверение?
'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them.
Ладно.
They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune.
How might I be of service?
Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batal, they are harsh in their persecution of the A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the...
Fancy a look at my wares?
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Ага.
Oh, well.
Чего?
Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living specimen would further my research.
Яд ему надо. Ладно.
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those ox cart raids.
Aye, they caught someone. But word is he's just an underling. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of it.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city.
Not much going on.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
I had planned for the morning.
Это я сначала, короче, по Бакбаталю побегал без пропуска, а потом мне сказали... Чё это? Иди в город, да?
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
What a shame. How are we to prove our mettle now?
Наверх надо. Да ё-моё. Чё ты делаешь? Отлично.
your leisure, sir.
Угу.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Опа! Да ладно.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows. Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Получилось.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Амбросий, блин.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save this singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwifenture in exchange for Nutriab. Shall we inform Miss Derrin of this, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to leave the...
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't
Гном,
help
блин.
you. I'm retired, see? Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then.
Кстати, да, и меч-то мы доставили куда надо.
Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick 'em back. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now? That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Still here, are my smithing days are done. I'll not be
Чего? Надо ему
Beg pardon,
какую-то
sir,
херню принести,
but,
да?
I couldn't help overhearing your conversation. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood since we got cut off from the fuel. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
We
Окей.
can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, so Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sort.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
The vanguard is yours.
Но ведь недалеко. Вообще рядом.
Lead on.
These faces have grown mightily familiar.
'Tis well to have comrades one can trust.
Сюда лети.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy. Strike with violent fury.
The same foe again?
Так, куда-то вниз. Там он жижа кипит.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Britain gets the worm, as they say.
Вроде сюда.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Arisen, aren't you forgetting something?
А чего я забыл? Вот он, блядь.
Good work. Seems our foe has recognized our victory. 'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst.
О, почти докачались.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Что-то тут есть.
Shall we proceed into the depths?
Keep your eyes peeled and beware of dark corners.
'Tis easily done.
А, вот они открылись сами. Понял.
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Так, а это та самая шахта, да? Ух ты. Мерцающий уголь, да это уран какой-то. А не уголь, блин.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Так. Тут.
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic. Surely not. Arisen, are you all right?
Умрите, твари.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Кто-то тут большой. Большой, сука, изгой.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Он насобирал, блин. Ни хрена себе.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Can I go, Master? I'm almost sure I can make it over there. Shall I assist?
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. I was unaware such a solution existed. I assume my own master must be none the wiser.
Залазь.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Ёб твою мать, ты... А, Минотавр.
Now we've a Gorminotaur to fight.
Ух ты, блин, как больно.
Was most effective. Do not waste this chance. Press home our advantage. I shall lead the charge.
By your leave.
With this, my magics are yours to wield. A flesh wound. I can handle that. Oh, just a moment.
Так, подождите. Куда ты полетел? Чухан мерзотный, блин.
You'll not live to regret this.
Have any hope of victory? We must destroy everything that Captain Hardy spoke of.
No quarrels here.
Умри.
One of us has been drenched.
Так, а теперь как нам отсюда выйти? А, ну вот наверх проход, да.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Лабиринт. Что за лабиринт? Вот. Булава. Жалко. Булава нам не скоро пригодится.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Так, всю херню собрали. Том так разговаривает. Так, а мне сколько их надо? У меня 8. А надо 15.
Fear not. You're safe with
Сука.
me.
Air Master, knackers!
Tis a great treasure, but of
Это
little use
батоны
to us.
правосудия, ё-моё. Чё это за штаны такие? На воина, понятно.
It'll fetch a fair sum of gold at least.
This ought to suffice, unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
Tis as you say.
Что это было? Так. Чё-то до хрена. Вот так хотя бы поделить. Так, добытый уголь надо отдать, да?
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Там, конечно, вон еще есть куда пройтись. Но у меня уже тупо нет места.
A tad too high, methinks.
Can I go, Master? I'm almost sure I can make it over there. Shall I assist?
Опа, тут еще и темно.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. What a greater haul than I'd hoped. But it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
We ought to savour our good fortune. Not every location will yield such a bounty.
Haven't you a lantern arisen?
Так. Мы ж туда идем.
Watch for the hobgoblin.
То.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long.
to do.
Тяжко, конечно, ему убежать, но ничего не поделаешь.
You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me?
Мало? Мало, блин.
If you can bring us some glimmer coal. As I've said, glimmer will want to cast your eyes about. Digger's Ruins. That's the name of... You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me? That's plenty. Many thanks.
Отлично.
Brocker, we've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal anymore. I'm done, understand? I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see to it yourself. Now leave me be.
Oh, I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir, but mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing that sword for you, if you'd be a... Way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you?
Ну, давай.
I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see... mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest sense. But I'll see it done all the same. You have marked me. This...
Sir Sarah is apprentice to the legendary dwarven blacksmith. There's no doubt in my mind that she will succeed.
Отлично.
I'm grateful. Mayhap not soon as 'twere.
Bakbatal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze...
Так, надо домой. Положить всю эту хрень на место.
we encounter feels more unjustly vicious than the last.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen wheresoever that journey may take us.
Так, вот мы и дома. Как-то так. Ну и давайте до утра поспим.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Обязательно. О. Двух огров убили. Пилюльки дали. Так. Что бы дать такого? О.
I fought alongside.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Так, тут у нас что? Зимняя тропа. А, это мастерская этого скульптора, да?
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes. Which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin?
Грифону?
It will be well worth any trouble.
Да мы его только
Clark
убили.
shall pay handsomely to see this done. And you'd be doing me a... I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you mustn't... Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed. A beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
If only I were 30
I'll
years
gladly
younger.
stay a while.
Can't remember
Have a look. Sprinkle of this. I end up feeling weary.
Так, так, так. Вот такой Хьюго.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Forgive my imprudence, sir, but it is best you do not speak with pawns here in Bakbatal. You'll find doing so only earns you the people's ire. But if you must consort with them, I'd recommend you do so in the guild outside the city, where they're known to gather.
Понятно.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Ладно, ребят, по времени пора заканчивать серию. Увидимся в следующей. Пока-пока.